Hey there guys, this is Flamzoron aka YouTube's Tosuke, and I've been voice acting for 5 years now, so I decided to make a little tribute video. Yep, I've been voice acting for 5 years. So yeah, here's my little tribute video to it. But let's go back in time a little bit and let me explain to you exactly how I got into voice acting and my little breakthrough that happened, which helped me kind of get started doing it more often and all that good junk. I decided I wanted to be a voice actor when I was in like the end of 5th grade, I believe, and it was one of those things where like you knew what you wanted to do, but like you waited until you were an adult to do it. And like nowadays, people, when they know what they want to do, they start doing it. Like I'm not talking like adult. I'm talking like when you're in like elementary school, high school, middle school, or whatever. Like, you know, filmmakers, they start making independent movies, and photographers, they take pictures, and voice actors, they do fan dubs and all that good junk. Well, one day I went to Media Play. Yeah, Media Play. So this actually happened a long time ago. Like I said, I decided I wanted to become a voice actor in like at the end of 5th grade. I got a microphone that was made for the PS2 for like online chat, and I started using it on the computer, and I started recording weird stuff, like just random shit and all that good junk. And keep in mind, it was a USB microphone, so it was actually kind of hard to work with. Though it was more of like it had a USB little outlet thing that you put into the PS2 that you could put the microphone in. And I don't know why I didn't think to put the microphone itself in the little, you know, outlet thing. Like, you know how on most computers they have the green little outlet thing, which is for like headphones, and then they have the pink outlet thing, which is for like the microphone. I didn't think about doing that. I just put in the USB thing, and you know, it would work when it wanted to. And then eventually that thing broke, and I got a new mic, which was a lot better. It was easier to work with. It worked every time. It was good quality, and you know, I would voice act using that, and I started making, you know, my videos, and that's kind of how I got started on my YouTube thing, when I started making those little commentary things on video games and those Mugens. And then my PS2 memory card got corrupted, and so that kind of gave me a standstill on video gaming for a while. I played like new games, like keep in mind I'm really into Tales, and like there was even a time where like when I would get home, all I would do was the only game I would play was Tales until I finished it, and then I would just move on to something else and wait for the next Tales game. So I was really into Tales, and yeah, the memory card got corrupted, and so I played some other stuff. You know, I got into the Elder Scrolls, and I played Oblivion for the first time. I got back into Mortal Kombat, and I played that for the first time in like years. And so I got into those two series, the Elder Scrolls series and Mortal Kombat. And then on the Tales series forum, there was an audition for the Tales Lemmy Gummy DVD thing. It was the little promotional thing for Tales of the World Radiant Mythology 1. I auditioned for Reed and Vague. And, you know, the person was like, oh, you're pretty good. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be Vague or do you want to be Reed? And I was like, okay, I'll be Vague. And I was like, okay. And I recorded all that stuff, but the project never really went anywhere. I mean, Zealous was in it, and he was like the only person who we didn't have casted. We had everyone casted already, like all that good junk, and that never really saw the light of day. But then later, like during my hiatus that I took, someone mentioned about doing a Lemon Gummy dub and like wanted me to be Vague, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. And that's kind of at a standstill as well, so I hope that goes well. But that's kind of how I started, and then from there I kind of just, well, I mean, from between the Lemon Gummy thing and to when, like, now, I started, you know, voice acting for all these little fan things, and I told people, hey, I want to be a voice actor, I'll voice act for you if you have a project. And, you know, one person pointed to me the Voice Acting Alliance, and, you know, I tried auditions for there. I didn't really get anything, so I kind of just left it alone. Yeah. I also signed up for Newgrounds, but I kind of am just on there for the contacts, because it seems like a lot of professional voice actors go there, or at least professional independent voice actors, like the freelance ones. And so that's kind of how I got started. I don't really do much on either Newgrounds or Voice Acting Alliance. I mean, I'm really on there just for the context, because I mean, I know that Voice Acting Alliance is pretty big. And though one of the problems that I think I have with which kind of I'm a little iffy about not being on there as much, as that I think people kind of look at me as sort of a newer person to voice acting based on my post count. And so hopefully this will shed some light on what exactly I do, and just to explain what I've done. So I mean, yeah, this is going on the Voice Acting Alliance. So hi people on the Voice Acting Alliance. I hope you're doing well. But I mean, I do some stuff on the Voice Acting Alliance, like I'm sure some of you saw my auditions for my game, Dragon Burst, which I need to do some recasting, and I need to do the second auditions because I still don't have a full cast. And then I also did a collaboration with the user Rixon, and it was a fan dub of the Tales of Eternia skid fan dub, which I casted myself as Reed. And I did that because a lot of people have told me that I sound like Reed from Tales of Eternia, and I'm sort of starting to kind of agree with them. And so yeah, that's why I casted myself. All that good junk. And I also posted my voice demo, or like a voice demo. And people saw that, they critiqued it and all that good junk. One thing I don't like about the people on there, not really about them, but I mean, people seem to complain about the fact that there's no music or sound effects in a demo reel. Well, I personally believe that you don't need to have any music or sound effects for a voice reel demo. Yeah, they make it sound better, but I just don't think it's very necessary. I mean, you're listening to a voice demo, not a friggin' clip from a movie that doesn't have any visuals, or a song for that matter. I'm not really trying to start anything, I'm just, saying. I mean, it's good to like make your videos look, nice. I mean, you make your it's good to like it's good for your it's like, what I'm trying to say is it makes your audio sound better. That's kind of what I think why people, because I mean it does make your audio sound better. But I mean, when you post a demo reel, you're not really trying to promote a song or a sound effect. You're trying to promote yourself, or like you could get critique done. But I'm gonna make a new voice demo reel, because the one that I posted, or the ones that I make, they only show what I do, because I really only use one voice for my voice acting, and it's this one. Though I have that vague voice, which is, it kind of sounds a little bit like Batman, but it's like Batman with a higher pitched voice, like teenager Batman. Then I also have like a demon voice, which I just finished doing a role for, but other than that, I don't really do much. And so I'll actually make a demo that shows what I can do, because that'll probably help me get more roles. One thing though, I'm not really good at doing deep voices, and I try to aim for characters that have a certain age limit. I go from like 15 to 20. That's my age limit for characters, or that's the one I've chosen. As far as my experience goes, I've been voice acting in I've voice acted in over 50 different roles. I sang in my middle school's choir all 3 years, and I acted in 2 plays. And I will pretty much take any role as long as it's not like a gay role. Not like, I mean literally homosexual. I'm not going to play a homosexual gay character or anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say about it. So, have a nice day, folks.